legislation. Deputy Cullinane.
The programme for government committed to a new national spatial strategy which delivered Project 2040 and the Urban Regeneration and Development Fund. And as you will know, there is an application in for funding from Waterford City Council to facilitate the North Quays development. I know a significant state funding of €105 million is the ask, and that's to fund the access road into the development, a new pedestrian bridge, and also moving the train station onto the new North Quays as a new platform. The difficulty here, and we had a high-level meeting with the developers recently, Minister Halligan, Deputy Butler and myself, is that all of these ducks need to be lined up for this project to go ahead. And my understanding is that it was the hope from the Council's end that the entire envelope of money, the €105 million, would be delivered through the Urban Regeneration and Development Fund. It now seems that moving the train station part of it may have to be funded from the department or from a different source, which complicates and potentially slows down the process. So I asked the Minister recently on this, when are we going to get certainty in relation to the funding in terms of timescales, the next round of funding? And can he give a commitment that all three elements of this, in terms of the infrastructure last, including moving the train station, are supported by the government and that the funding will be delivered?
Minister Murphy.
And thank you, Deputy, for the question. It is a very significant project. I think if I recall correctly, under the Urban Regeneration Fund, it received one of the largest allocations of funding under the first round of funding, but it was just a first round. There are subsequent rounds to come over the period of the Urban Regeneration Fund, €2 billion over 10 years. There are a number of moving parts to the project, as you outlined, in relation to it. Funding has been given under this first phase for particular aspects of the project from the Urban Regeneration Fund, and there is a delivery board now in place to drive that forward. So I'll consult with the local authorities to see if there's any obstacles in the way at present, but there shouldn't be any obstacles in relation to the drawdown of the Urban Fund.